if any other country did to its people what this country does to black youth and Latino youth, it would be considered an outrage of human rights. And yet this country does it, locks up more than any other country in the world, 2.4 million people, and everyone still thinks that somehow this is a bastion of human rights and liberty. We have to do all we can to see to it that justice is done in the case of the murder of Trayvon Martin in order to push back the mass incarceration, begin to build up the strength to bring about justice on a complete scale in a society that was built on slavery and the murder and genocide of Native Americans, that has never considered black people or Native Americans to be full human beings. It's my personal belief that that will require revolution. But whether you believe it will require revolution or not, you certainly know just from the example it took 45 days to even bring charges against Zimmerman, and then only because tens of thousands went into the street. You've got to know that it's going to take tens of thousands of people standing up again to get justice in this case. Now, I think we might have someone from the National Stop Mass Incarceration Network here. We're going to do this statement from the National Network to Stop Mass Incarceration, and then we're going to get marching, so maybe we'll rehearse some of the chants while we wait for him to come up to the press. Indict, convict, send Zimmerman to jail. The whole damn system is guilty as hell. Indict, convict, send Zimmerman to jail. The whole damn system is guilty as hell. It's clear we need practice. Come on, y'all. Indict, convict, send Zimmerman to jail. The whole damn system is guilty as hell. Indict, convict, send Zimmerman to jail. The whole damn system is guilty as hell. Indict, convict, send Zimmerman to jail. The whole damn system is guilty as hell. All right. Trayvon did not have to die. We all know the reason why. The whole damn system's guilty. Trayvon did not have to die. We all know the reason why. The whole damn system's guilty. Trayvon did not have to die. We all know the reason why. The whole damn system's guilty. Trayvon did not have to die. We all know the reason why. The whole damn system's guilty. I believe our representative from the Stop Mass Incarceration Network is here and ready to speak. We have here Clyde Young from the Stop Mass Incarceration Network.
This is an important beginning. We all know, and I don't have to tell you the story, that Zimmerman killed a 17-year-old boy walking from a 7-Eleven with Skittles, armed with Skittles, and an Arizona iced tea. There was absolutely no reason that this young man had to die, but it repeats the pattern of the killing of Oscar Grant. It repeats the pattern of the killing of Ramarley Graham. It keeps a pattern over and over and over again. This is what happened, and the verdict is always not guilty. Let's take, for example, the case of Zimmerman. George Zimmerman killed Trayvon Martin, and he stands there over him, gun in hand. They take him down to the police station and they let him go. Is that unusual? What did they do in the case of Emmett Till? The killers went free. What did they do in the case of Ramarley Graham, where they went into his house, kicked in his door, and killed him dead in his bathroom in front of his brother and his grandmother? This happens over and over again, and this is an important beginning, because with this demonstration, not only here in Chicago, but all around this country, in Minnesota, in Cambridge, Massachusetts, in New York, in LA, in San Francisco, we're saying no more.
No more.
We say no more. And what happened is that if we hadn't been in the streets a year ago, it's very likely that Zimmerman would not have been charged. It took 6 months, 6 weeks of people being in the streets, protesting and demanding justice for Trayvon to even get him charged. And they tell us, why not just wait for the court to go through its process and try Zimmerman? But we already saw what will happen. And if we're not in the streets, they'll let him go. So there's a lot of stakes, very high stakes in this battle. On the one hand, there are those who are backing the vigilantes and the cops. When I was a kid, it was the lynch mobs. How many people from those lynch mobs were tried and convicted? Not many, if any at all. They killed people, they lynched them. And today the same patterns are repeated, but it's not the lynch mob, it's the police. It's not the lynch mob today, it's the police. So we're drawing a line now. This is an important line. And the stakes are extremely high. What are the stakes? Either they're able to get away with this and they exonerate Zimmerman and basically continue to strengthen and legitimize the policy of young black men and young black women, and also